Hello, everyone. I am the Divine Empress, and we're going to be peaceful happiness. We're going to share love and faith. We're going to stay with God. We're going to always be with God. And remember, God is always by our side. He's our Father. He's our divine. We need to show Him gratitude. We need to pray to Him every day because He's the reason why we are here. We need to be obedient to Him, follow His will, His commandment. If you don't, you'll be dancing with the devil. Baby, you're going to be over there selling ass for Lucifer. You better stop that. But hey, everyone has their time. So you can be 20-something right now. Your time might not be till you're 40. You can be 40-something right now, and you could have had your time, but God knows that you was going to not do what's right after you got a little bit of power, a little bit of money. God know all His children. He know what you're going to do before you do it. He created you. He know your mind. He has access to you. We are in the matrix. The government been telling us to our face, we are in the matrix. They know who we are before we know who we are. That's why we have birth certificates. Anyway, Aries, your mid-August to mid-September reading. Ancestors, can we get a positive message, a truthful message? Can we lead Aries? And I am an Aries, so hey. So let's see what we got. What we about to get popping. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. I don't know why I'm hearing that song from Big Mama. I think okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have heaven is rooting for you and they are willing to go to war behind you. Aries, baby, they ain't playing behind us because we are the chosen ones. We are the zodiac leader. We don't play that shit. God chose us to be first for a reason. We get knocked down 100 times. We're going to get up 101 times and then we go succeed. Guess what? We don't never give up. We don't stop. We help other people get on their path. We are leaders for a reason, natural born leaders. We have a hard time sometimes showing our emotions because when we do show our emotions, people take our kindness for weakness. And when we do show our emotions, it's like people's like, oh, this is Billy Badass. They're crying now. 2, 3, 4 on the clock. But we don't like for our kindness to be taken for weakness. We don't like showing emotion that is taken for weakness because then we're going to have to crank up on you. Then we're going to be looking like the bad guy. We ain't got time for that. But thank you, Heaven, for rooting for us. Love your shadow side and forgive your past mistakes. I was saying that earlier in another reading. We have to learn that everything that we went through in life happens for a reason. We were supposed to gain that knowledge and that life lessons to succeed because you don't know when you're going to go through the same stuff in the future. Everything that happened, you might have had a bad boss who do fraud or something. And, you probably didn't like what was going on. It was gossiping about it and you got fired. That's a lesson to wrap up a cycle with a job. In the future, you might 3 on the clock. You might have another boss like that, but instead of getting fired and gossiping, you might sit here and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna resign or I'm gonna just quit because this is not for me. I don't like a lot of stuff that's going on." 3, 4, 3 on the clock. Imagine helping the people from your heart just to have them lie and steal from you. What did I say? People do stuff. When we show our weakness as Aries. I am proud of me and all the obstacles that I have overcome. Thank you. Okay, now Aries. Let me finish reading the rest of these cards. Your family hates you because you cut the cords and put that spiritual work in. Trying to talk down, but it is not directed to me, so it's not respected. I feel that. I love you more than you know. So, Aries, you have friends and family who hate you. 4, 3, 2. They probably hate you, probably dislike you because you are spiritual. You are gaining spiritual knowledge. You are spiritually enlightening. You are awakening to a lot of knowledge that was hidden from you. 4, 4, 4 on the clock. You are proud of yourself for everything that you have overcome, and your family is mad because they know if they want to come where you at or come with you, 4, 5, 6 on the clock, they have to love their shadow side, forgive their past mistakes, forgive the past them, love the past them, and learn those lessons and close out the cycle. But they feel like it's too hard for them to do. So because you did it, and then I'm hitting it on the nose because my nose started itching when, look at the signs that I do with my body, because it'll let me know when I'm on point. Because you did the work, 5:25 on the clock, because you did that work, well, damn, it was hard for us to do how Aries did it. You want to know why? Aries mind her goddamn business, bitch, and she did what she was supposed to do. She was reading her Bible. She started praying. She started falling on those knees. She did what she was called to do. She sat here and she showed gratitude. She put that work in mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. She did what she needs to do. And Aries got someone that loved her here. We're going to clarify that later. But Aries knows she's been talked about. Aries, you got some spiritual gifts. You got some spiritual gifts. Gotta be. You know that you've been talked about. You did that spiritual work. And nothing can stop you, and they know it. So you gonna let them talk, because you know they'll do anything to be in your presence, and they can't be in your presence at this moment. And you got somebody who loves you. Who love you, Aries? Insecurities. You have people that are insecure with themselves, and they want you to be insecure. Because they are insecure with themselves, they cannot move forward, because the devil is poking them. The devil is poking them. And also, I'm getting Aries, you was insecure at one point of time. You're not insecure no more. You're like, I don't give a fuck. Like, expansion. You are seeing a bigger picture. Like I said, you was insecure at one point, but you're not anymore. You're seeing the bigger picture. You know how the devil move, when the devil move, how much power the devil got. 7:07 on the clock, and you know he can't fuck with you. And now that you know that he can't fuck with you, and the devil know that you know that he can't really fuck with you, because you're anointed by God and you protected by God. And 7:17 on the clock, he can't fuck with you, so he has to go fuck with people that are not anointed by God. Insecurities. But guess what? Instead of, rubbing it in their face, you go be kind to them. You go pray for them. You go hope they do better. You probably already pray. You probably feel bad for a lot of these people, because, hey, they can't come with you till they do right. Workaholic and discovery. Aries, you work so goddamn much day and night. I don't even think you take a break. Hell, I know how I get. When I work nonstop. I go to school. If something is not done how I feel like it could be if I feel like it's not 100%, I'm going to do it till I feel like it's 100%. You are working. You are working on your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit. You are getting right. You are discovering yourself. You are discovering what makes you happy. You are discovering life. You are discovering spiritual lessons. You are closing up karmic cycles. And you're working so hard to be perfect, but you're working so hard to follow God's will, follow commandment, to where you're doing the inner work. You're discovering yourself. You're finding out what makes you happy. You're finding out what you're like. You are going on adventures. You're going out on dates. You're doing what makes you happy. You don't give a fuck what don't make other people happy. No, you're getting tired of sitting up here and trying to please other people. You're pleasing yourself right now, Aries. Facade, opening. You walked out into the unknown. You probably was scared, but you walked out into the unknown, and you did it with faith. Jesus was leading you. This could be Jesus right here. This could be you. He's been leading you since a kid. You had to go through so much stuff, so many trials and tribulations, but guess what? You probably lost faith years ago, but guess what? You regained your faith, because you want to know why? That was your destiny. It was meant for you to for it to happen. You probably was beaten on. You probably was pushed aside. You probably was bullied. You probably was forgot about. You probably worked so much, and people always had their hand out, and that's all they wanted. You did the work. You walked out into the unknown. A lot of people are scared to do that, and you didn't give a fuck. You say it's now or never. You got tired of waiting on people. You got tired of trying to bring people with you. Rejection. You was rejected so many times. You was rejected so much, but it was for your protection. People rejected you. You probably wanted to be in you probably wanted to be in the circle of other people's presence. Like, you have some people that, like, where I'm from, Alexandria, that it's all about popularity. It's about who have the most friends. But half of them people don't even like the people they hang out with. You probably try to fit in and be like, okay, well, I'm going to dumb myself down to hang with them. I'm going to sit here and do the stuff that they do to try to fit in. And that wasn't you. And, you probably got rejected from certain friends, or you had people to come around you that was trying to be you and do you. They got tired of fitting in the popularity, but they couldn't do you better than you did you, so they try to reject you. But it was for your protection anyway, because God said, maybe that ain't you anyway. I'm going to bring you around people that want to sit here and be with you. Perfection. Because you're a perfectionist. Ain't nobody like you. They know it. You're a perfectionist. God took his time when he made you, baby. When you was little, 11 on the clock, you signed up for this mission. You are going to make a change. You are going to be a leader. You are going to show compassion. You're going to have sympathy. You're going to show love. You're going to show people what it's like to share. 11:22 on the clock. You're going to be kind. You are birthing a new generation. It's your time to shine. It ain't nobody like you, Aries. And everybody that you come across 11:33 on the clock, they know it. They see your aura. They see your energy. When you open your mouth or enter a room, you catch eyes, whether it's good or bad. 11:44 on the clock. People can't help but to turn their head to look at you. Whether it's your face, your body, your knowledge, you make people know you and recognize you and remember you. 11:55 on the clock. And a lot of people don't like that, because when they step in the room, they have to dumb down and pretend. You ain't got to pretend. 12:02 on the clock. You're not a pretender. You're a showstopper. You are the star in the room, baby. You doing God's work. Abundance. 12:12 on the clock, and God gonna make sure you are forever wealthy. Spiritually, mentally, physically, he's gonna make sure you receive abundance, baby. 12:21 on the clock, 12:22 on the clock, 12:23 on the clock, because I'm speaking real facts. He's gonna make sure you well taken care of, because you did what most people wouldn't do, what most people couldn't do. You got it out the mud. 12:34 on the clock, you got it out the mud. Wasn't nothing easy for you. People look at you like, how she get this, how she get that, how him. You could be a guy. They're thinking, how you get this, how you get that. Because I worked for it. I did the work. I read the Bible. I pray. I'm spiritual. I take old traditions and mix it with new traditions. I do what's best for me. People have to realize it's not easy being a leader. It's not easy walking out on faith. So stop trying to put other people down because you are scared to walk by faith. 13:13 on the clock. Stop putting other people down. Because this happened. I noticed this since I was a kid. People get mad. Like, I used to get bullied at school because I was pretty with big bug eyes, big white teeth, and I talk very proper. So females who would talk hood and stuff, or, we in elementary, you got people, I'm in classes with people that are 12, 13, 14, 15. Like, seriously, I'm in the second, third grade with people that are 12, 13, 14, 15, because their parents wasn't helping them. They wasn't getting their parenting love at home. So they coming to school bullying kids that are way younger than them. Then you got some people who mothers are leaving them with different men, and their kids being sexually touched on, and they're picking the men over the kids. 1404. You don't never know what people going through behind closed doors. But what you do know, you should be kind to people. Start to help people, be loving. 4:14 on the clock, because it don't cost nothing to be kind. It don't cost anything to be kind. And I don't know why this reading took a turn for me. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm an Aries, vanity. People, like I said, popularity. Everybody with glitter and gold. Everybody want the money, the cars, the clothes, the shoes, the designer. So you gonna sell your soul? You got people selling their soul for that type of shit. Like on Instagram models, they making it to where 1444. Oh, you not 25, and if you got a Bugatti, if you ain't got a Lambo, if you ain't got this and that, baby, how much dick you suck for that? How many basketball players did you slept with for that? How many females have your baby daddy slept with since he's a rapper? And I don't want to put nobody down because everybody go through something, but I just want to make a point. Society is brainwashing people. Impossible. That's the obstacle. The obstacle is society. 15:15 on the clock. Society needs to reevaluate themselves. Why are we not having God in the household? You want to know why? 15:25 on the clock. Because everybody is out here having unprotected sex. And everybody is out here leaving their kids with their mamas. Everybody's out here not looking for God. You're looking for a man instead of letting a man look for you. God is going to always send you your soul mate. Your divine counterpart. Stop looking for it. Work on you. Don't suck no dick to get to the top. For some money. 15:51 was just on the clock. Society. The devil is standing in the way. We're being brainwashed. Well, I ain't being brainwashed. Passionate. 1606. My passion is I'm a public speaker. I can communicate very well. I have so much knowledge, so much wisdom. I can teach people. I'm good at math. I'm good at science. I'm good at singing, music, dancing. I'm good at playing cards. It's nothing that I cannot do. Because I'm going to always find a way. 1626. That's why you got to always be willing to be taught. Find your passion, Aries. What are you passionate about? You want to be a child service worker and save kids from abused parents on drugs, human sex trafficking? Do you want to be a police officer to stop all the drugs that's being sold? Do you want to fight in our military to fight and protect our country? 16:54 on the clock. Do you want to preach the word of God the right way, real preaching, no false prophet? Because you are going to be held accountable when judgment day comes for a lot of people sinning. 17:07 on the clock. Do you want to be a teacher and to teach and educate our children for the future? Do you want to be one of our state officials to hear and to help and speak and work for other people, to make sure when we have a natural disaster we got what we need during hard times instead of just collecting a 5-6 figure check? Let me get another deck, baby. I don't know why, baby. I don't know if it's because I'm an Aries. I don't know why, but it's like that reading took a turn, baby. Ancestors of the light. Ancestors of the light. Can I please receive 2 cards for the outcome for Aries? The outcome of Aries. I'm going to take this too. Ego. I have ego, the 4 of swords, and the 5 of swords. I'm getting here. Some Aries can have an ego. Your ego can trap you into illusions. Your egos can have you confused. Your ego can have you thinking something that isn't real. Please kill your ego. Pray to God. Help people. Feel sympathy for people. Also, I can't say this word right. Additions. What? Y'all, I've been talking all day, haven't confused no words. Addictions or unhealthy habits can cause an ego. What is an unhealthy habit for you? And change it. Want to know how you change it? You meditate. You pray for answers. You pray for guidance. You pray in solitude. You pray. You meditate. You seek God's answer. You already prayed to Him, so let God answer you. Meditate. And whatever you do, do not take a risky move. Don't make a gamble. Don't gamble your life. Don't gamble no money. Don't take a gamble. Because in the end, it can always cost you. Bye, Aries.